Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be doing a news video. You guys love it. So today we'll be reviewing the new dev stream and just looking at the main stuff, the juicy bits, the meat. And thanks for all the support in the last video. Really appreciate it, but let's get into it. Don't forget to subscribe. Welcome back, guys. Let's go full screen because, you know, that's cool. Let's just skip ahead because we'll go about here. So you can see they added Mavericks to the game, at least to the dev server, but this will be going in the live server, obviously. And the way they work is there's a TV on, there's like a camera on the Maverick itself, so it will guide itself to the target. And I think it's laser guided, I'm pretty sure it is. So these are fire and forget, you'll see right here. So he's just getting them on target, but you know, it has a camera on it, and there's a lot of different things you could do with these. First of all, they're fire and forget, so tungies are going to be scared about that. And the camera locks, see, it's fire and forget. The camera locks about, well, I seen the camera at 13K out, 13 kilometers out. But it fires a lot closer. You can't fire at 13 kilometers, but you can lock at 13 kilometers, which means you could be evading SAMs while you're getting closer, fire one off, get the hell out of there, and kill a SAM. And it works on moving targets because it is laser guided from the missile itself. It's not like a T-pod where you have to keep the lock and have the aircraft in sight. It is literally this little thing, this little camera here that tracks its target so you could move. So essentially it's its own thing tracking its own target once it's off the rail. But here's the camera mode for it, and that's how you lock with it. You can see it locks moving targets just fine, which is amazing. And, I mean, this might screw over tanks, but they say the smoke will help it, you know, screw up the lasers, which I think in real life it should. Smoke will screw it up. But there he kind of went out of the smoke, but smoke screens should help deter this missile. Next up, we got the Su-17. And this thing has swept wings, and I'm pretty sure it's a button. Like in DCS, the F-14, it's a manual button you could put it to make the wings do automatic. And automatic will be like certain speeds, it'll go out if you're turning and stuff and slow and all that. It'll make the wings to to what you want. I'm not sure if the Su-17 in real life does that, but I know the F-14 does, so maybe it is just a button in real life on the Su-17. Maybe it was worse technology, I'm not sure. But, well, it is definitely worse technology than the F-14, but I'm not sure how they did the wings in real life. But so far, it's a button. Because you see, they've closed now. He's carrying air-to-ground missiles. These are guided through the nose with radar signals, etc. And I'm not sure if this gets like a fully guided missile. I know they show it over here. Here's the loadout for the A7D real quick, actually. It carries AIM-9Js, and you could carry 4 Mavericks with AIM-9Js, so that's going to be nice, and especially for a sim, and I'll tell you why. But before I do that, here's the missiles for the Su-17, so you could look these up and see which ones are guided through laser, or if they even are, but I know the first one's definitely guided through the nose, so do what you will with that knowledge. But back on the topic of the not Su-17, the A7D, you see here's the little screen, and that's on the Mavericks. It gets a new RWR panel right here, and it also gets a new HUD. And when you lock up targets with the Mavericks, this little diamond here will lock onto the target in the HUD. So this is going to help a lot in sim with you know, bombing and stuff. You could go out like about 18 kilometers, scope the area out, find a target, and then pull back into the battlefield, launch one off, get the hell out of there, and get as far as possible. And that's going to be very, very nice to do in OP, in my opinion. But I can't wait to do it. I'm happy. You could see right here it is at 15 kilometers, and he still sees the target. So my idea with this, since they haven't added the radar in the A7 yet, what you could do is fire 3 of these off in sim, and keep one and use it as a T-pod, right? So what you could do is lock targets with this. Maybe, I know it's a laser, so you'd probably be able to lock air targets with this, so you can lock an air target with it and identify what it is with the zoom or whatever, and then intercept it. And this shouldn't make their RWR go crazy because it's a laser. So, little cool method you could use this with the Mavericks. You can actually turn it into a makeshift T-pod and scope out targets from far range. I'm not sure how well that'll work in practice, but it is an idea that I'm thinking of. But you can see he's trying to get a lock on it right now. And you can't really... Okay, there we go. 13K. So he locks at 13K. But you can see the target's a lot further, which is nice. But you can't fire at that range. You got to get a lot closer. Here's a little big box they show. Yeah, you got to get a bit closer to actually fire them off, which is why in Sim, probably go far out of SAM range, lock it up, and then go into there, fire one off, and leave. Since it's fire and forget, you just fire, then get the hell out. But keep it in the general direction, because these things do not turn the best. They turn about like bullpups, I would say. Maybe better. But, yeah. You can see how well they track. And that's on a Tunguska. And while it's launched, you could just maneuver and try to not get hit by a SAM, and then boom. It's fire and forget. And typically you could do that with bullpups, but you gotta keep your sight on the target and maneuver it still with your keys and all. But yeah, this is gonna be a game changer. This is probably gonna piss off tank players. I'm a tank player, but I only play tanks to play cast, so. And crap, wait, we'll go back a little bit here. Last but not least, we are looking at AIM-9Ps on the F-5 Tiger. And it gets 4 bullpups, actually. It gets AIM-9Ps. Not sure how well they do. Let's see. So they have an 18-kilometer range, max speed 2.5 M Mach, so, and a 20G overload, so kind of like AIM-9Js, their rear aspect too, so yeah, you get those. So just expect AIM-9Js, I guess, but they're on an F-5 Tiger, and this thing is very, very agile. It's quite small too. So versus a MiG-21, probably MiG-21 would win, but this thing could give it a run for its money. Especially in Sim, it's very small and very reactive, so you can maybe do some rolls to make him get his gun off target, but it is a very reactive bird. And they got the cockpit modeled and everything. No radar or anything, but it looks nice. And here's them moving it a little bit. I think they're going to turn it in a bit here. I just wonder how it flies in Sim. If it's this reactive here, it's got to turn better in Sim. Yeah, so there's the turn rate. It's pretty good. It's, nothing too crazy, but it's pretty decent. And in Sim, it's going to be even more. But I wonder how it'll perform. So, it looks nice. The model looks nice. It's quite small. I like it. Here's an Italian Panzer, I think? They have that. What else? They have this thing. The it's got a unique name, but it's got cannons at a BR of 2.0, so we'll see how well those do. More tanks and stuff, and let's go check out the South Africa stuff. Oh, but before we do that, Germany has a new Leopard. So yeah, that's nice, and it's 10.0, 120mm cannon. It actually. Oh wait, is it premium? What? What? Wait. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe an event. Oh, maybe this is the event vehicle. I'm not sure. If you guys have knowledge on this, please put that in the comments down below, because that is pretty neat. Finally, we've made it to South Africa, and I do not know what this thing even is, but it looks fun and easy to kill. But I mean, it's BR 3.0, so we'll see how well it goes. Let's check out the tech tree. It's on the far right. So yeah, there it is. Oh, and by the way, the F5 Tiger is under the F104, so you have to grind the F104 first, and then you could get both F104s, and then you could get the F5 Tiger. But here's it'll be on the far right, the South African tech tree, which is pretty neat. We got this APC looking thing. It's got 20mm and an 8 AT gem, so that's pretty good. That's gonna do some damage. And then we got this cool thing. It's... I don't know what that is on the top. Maybe a missile launcher? I don't know. It doesn't say here, though. I don't know what that is. Camera, maybe? I don't know. No, yeah, that's definitely not a missile launcher. It's too small. That might be a camera. But it's got thermals to recast, so it looks pretty good, actually. Not gonna lie. I don't know what that is. And we got this thing. They're MBT. Not sure what the BR is. Hold on. Have to find out. Okay, they switched it. Okay, yeah, they got this. But let me go back. Oh, they went back to it. Okay, so it's 9.7. It looks cool. I bet this is a thermal patch or something. Let's check out the stats real quick. Okay, so it does have thermals, 105mm, 436mm of penetration. So it's a good 9.7 tank. It's pretty good. And of course, the Rui Cat AA truck, which looks pretty cool. It's gonna be fast. 35mm cannon, so that's pretty good, and 460 rounds. And last but not least, the Bradley. It's got a commander hatch, thermals, better armor, and it's 8.3. But you know, this thing's gonna be fun. I might get my hands on this. It has better ATGMs too. But with the Su-17, now we're back here. The Su-17, it turns better when the wings go out, obviously. So it's going to be unique, especially in sim. It could carry 4R60s and air-to-ground missiles. Yeah, this thing's going to be a beast in sim. So I cannot wait to see how well it performs and inside the interior. I don't think they show the interior here, but let's go back to the modification stuff, actually. I want to see what it carries again. So yeah, hold on. Yeah, so it carries R60s, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. That's all the juicy stuff in here, at least. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm not sure when the dev server is going up, but I'll definitely make a video on it. So make sure to subscribe and look for that. Or yeah, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Join the Discord down below. Take care, guys.